In this video, we will learn a healing technique by which you can heal anything and everything in your life for yourself and for others. Welcome back to another video. My name is Vibrate. I am a law of attraction coach and I help people expand their consciousness. Also, I am an author of the book called My 2-Year-Old Teacher. Today, we'll talk about a very powerful technique. It's an Hawaiian technique called as Ho'oponopono. Not only we will learn this technique, I will also practice this technique with you personally. So watch this video till the end and let's get started. Trust me, this technique will have phenomenal impact in your life. And why I'm saying this? Because by using this technique, I have seen people attract extraordinary results in their lives. Unbelievable results. People have recovered from third stage cancer. People have recovered from insomnia, years of insomnia. People have recovered from depression and suicidal thoughts. They have improved their relationship with their partners, with their parents, with their spouses, with their bosses, with their colleagues, and people have attracted promotions and hikes. I have seen people, I have heard the stories which are unbelievable. And I personally have experienced magical results in my life. But again, make a note of this. Ho'oponopono technique works on similar principles of law of attraction. See, every time I talk about anything on this channel with respect to the law of attraction or any of the technique, right? Everything will circle down to the same, which is energy and frequency. So it is important to understand and get familiar with these terms. And what are the terms that we talk about? It's simple, the basics of law of attraction again. See, without understanding, these concepts of law of attraction, it could be a little confusing for you, right? So I highly recommend you to understand the basics first. And once you understand the basics, it becomes very easy for you to understand such techniques and apply it in your lives. So if you want to understand the basics, please go and watch the video where I have explained about the law of attraction, the science behind it and how it works. And you can click on the I button there. You'll find it on the screen somewhere here. Click on that I button and it will straight take you to that video. Then you can come back and watch this video again. Cool? All right. Okay. Now, coming back to today's topic, which is called as Ho'oponopono. But before we understand what is Ho'oponopono, let me give you a little background about this through a story, but again, that's a true story behind this. How did this Ho'oponopono come into existence? So there was this doctor, Dr. Hew Len. You see this gentleman? Yes, that's Dr. Hew Len. By the way, sad to know that Dr. Hew Len is no more between us. He just passed away a few months ago. It was in the beginning of 2022, I guess. Yeah. Dr. Hew Len was basically a psychologist from Hawaii, China. And once he was invited to a place, and that place was a medical facility where they were treating, all the criminally ill patients of China. And when I say criminally ill, these were one of the most dangerous criminals. The criminals who had killed people brutally, who had committed serial killing, who had done, multiple rapes and murders. So basically they were, dangerous psychopaths. And they were so dangerous that they would harm anybody who would come close to them. And they would harm even themselves because they were so very seriously ill from here. And they were tied in the body jackets. You've seen these body jackets? They were tied in these body jackets and they were kept in lockups so that they don't harm anybody or themselves. Do you realize how dangerous were they? And curing this and curing these kind of patients is almost impossible, right? But this gentleman, Dr. Hew Len, in the span of 6 months, treated them with this technique. And guess what? All of those patients were declared to be normal and cured and were sent home. In the span of 1 year, the entire facility was shut down. And the best part? Dr. Hew Len never ever met a patient, never spoken to them, no counseling, no medicine, no touching, nothing, absolutely nothing. It was a distant treatment, that he performed. Now, how many of you think this is absolutely magic? It's a miracle for me. When I heard it for the first time, I thought it was a miracle. Type in M for magic in the comment box. But most importantly, do you realize how powerful is this technique? Right? Now, what is this technique? What is Ho'oponopono? Okay, so Ho'oponopono is a very powerful, foolproof, proven technique, and it works 100%. No doubt about that. Take it in writing. And this technique is used to clear any negative energy. I repeat, this technique is used to clear any negative energy. Now, why should we clear the negative energy? Because what does the law of attraction say again? We will only attract into our lives the things, situations, circumstances, and people that match the energy we carry. So if you're carrying some negative energy and vibrate at the frequency of negativity, what will you attract? Negative situation, negative people, and negative life. Example. Say you had an argument with someone. You had a small fight at home, with somebody. And then what happens? See, argument is a negative thing which creates negative energy that you carry in you, and you vibrate at a negative frequency. You literally vibrate at a negative frequency. And then what happens is you will have more people who will irritate you. You will have situations that situations that will arise in front of you that you don't like. And you would say, what a shitty day I had today, right? See, because you are vibrating at a negative frequency, you will attract negative things. So what do you do? What do you do for this? This technique works like absolute magic here because it instantly clears the negative energy. Instantly. By the way, how many of you always have one or the other negative energy in you always? Always. Example I would give, some of them will, always say, oh, I'm so scared. They are always fearful. That's the negative energy carry. And some of them are always angry. Some of them always look frustrated. And what happens? You attract situations which will scare you and won't let you take some bold decisions in your life because you're vibrating at a negative frequency of anger and frustration. You will find reasons to be angry. You will find people do things that will make you angry and frustrated. So it's like, you are angry and frustrated, and you attract reasons and situation to remain angry and frustrated. Negative energy, negative people. Negative energy, negative situations. Negative energy, negative attraction. It's like you're stuck in an endless loop. It's an endless loop. And you have heard people say, my life has always been so tough on me. Why? Because you have been vibrating at the frequency of being hard on yourself. Are you getting there what I'm trying to say? But the good news is, if you become aware of this, you can break this loop. You can literally break this loop and get out of it. And this technique works like magic here. By clearing the negative energy in you, you can create phenomenal results in your life. So, how does it work? Ho'oponopono works on 4 simple statements. But let me give you a little heads up here. These statements that I'm going to tell you now in some time will sound so simple, but don't underestimate the power of those statements. Because these 4 statements are extremely powerful. I repeat, they are extremely powerful. See, law of attraction works on energies, right? And everything in this world is made of what? Energy. By now, everyone knows that, right? So the words that we speak are also made of energy. Example, the word Om. Now that's an extremely powerful word which has positive energy. And you say words like hell, shit, even the F word you use, right? Even they have energy. And what energy is that? Negative energy. Which some positive words have an extreme positive frequency in them, and some negative words have negative frequency in them. Are you here with me? Cool. So here, Dr. Hew Len discovered a few words whose vibrations are so powerful, so strong, that repeating them over and over again can instantly eliminate your negative energy completely. Do you realize why your ancestor used to say, chant Gayatri mantra or say Om Namah Shivaya repeatedly? My parents even say it now, by the way. Why? Because the words like Om in the chanting, in the prayers have high positive frequency, high positive vibrations and frequency. See, for some reason, say I am having a bad day and start chanting Om continuously. I start feeling better. I start feeling calm, right? Because those words have certain positive energy and frequency, right? I'll give you a very simple example. You listen to the sad songs. You'll remember someone or something, you might start again you start feeling sad. You might even cry, don't you? But you listen to nice upbeat songs, your body will start moving in beats, right? Why? Because happy songs have happy vibrations and that will make you happy simply. Now, similarly, Dr. Hew Len discovered that there are 4 statements, 4 such mantras whose frequency is so high, so positive that if you say them repeatedly and repeatedly, it can clear any negative energy that you might be experiencing or carrying in you. Now, which are those 4 statements and what are the application of these techniques and how do you use them, right? Well, coming to them, those 4 statements are, it might sound very simple, but they are, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I repeat it again, it's I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. Now try to understand why these statements, why these 4 statements. I'll try to explain it to you with an example, okay? Say you had a fight with your spouse or with your best friend, and the fight is something that you attracted, right? That's how law of attraction works. Now say you want to resolve the conflict. So what do? What do you say to your friend? You say, hey friend, I'm really sorry. I take the responsibility for this argument we had. Please forgive me. So stupid of me to fight with you, right? You know we can't live with each other. And thank you for accepting me the way I am. Thank you for tolerating me. I love you and my apologies. But you know what? I really love you. What just happened? Imagine you saying this to your friend with whom you had a fight. Your friend will have no other choice but to forgive you and accept you the way you are. Because the negativity you had between you and your friend is completely cleared now. Does that make any sense? Are you with me? Are you with me now? Cool. Now let's take another example. Say you are going on a date or going to meet a potential partner. Just take their name and start chanting. What you've got to do is just take their name and start chanting. Say the name is Rahul because Rahul, naam to suna hi hoga. So you just say, I'm sorry Rahul, please forgive me, thank you and I love you. So when you say this, what happens is any negative energy with respect to Rahul that you might have will be completely clean. And when you don't have any negativity for Rahul and when you meet Rahul, and if Rahul is a positive prospect for you, you both will get along very well. But if Rahul is not a positive sign for you and because you have no negativity for him, for some reason you will repel and you will not attract Rahul anymore. Because Rahul may be vibrating at a negative frequency. See, the best part of this technique is this technique works in your favor only. Right? Okay, another example in the area of health. Say you are going for a checkup. Alright. So what do? Do Ho'oponopono for your health. Say you are having an issue in a particular area, right? For example, you might have a pain in your shoulder. Okay. So what you do? Touch that part and say. Basically have a conversation with that part and say, touch your shoulder and say, I'm sorry my dear shoulder. Please forgive me my dear shoulder. Thank you my dear shoulder. And I love you my dear shoulder. Okay. Now let's take an example in the area of relationship. Say you want a better relationship with your boss or with your colleagues. Simple. Again, you go back to the same, regime. You take their name and say, I'm sorry, Rahul. Say Rahul is your boss. You say, I'm sorry, Rahul. Please forgive me, Rahul. Thank you, Rahul. And I love you, Rahul. Right? Now, in the area of career, or say you want to attract a promotion, we'll take another example. How would you do it? You would say simple. My dear career, please forgive me, my dear career. Thank you, my dear career, and I love you. And so on for money also. So, when you do this, any negative energy between you and money that is blocking the attraction will be cleared and you will effortlessly attract money towards you. Are we good? Now, how do we practice Ho'oponopono? There are 2 ways. But before that, do you know what does Ho'oponopono mean in Chinese? I mean, what's the English translation of that? It means to make things right. Cool? All right. So there are 2 ways of, practicing Ho'oponopono. Number 1, mindful Ho'oponopono, and number 2, walking, talking Ho'oponopono. Let's try to understand these techniques. Now, what is mindful Ho'oponopono and how to practice it? See, mindful Ho'oponopono is basically you are totally present and focused and practicing this exercise consciously. Like meditation. How do you meditate? You sit in a place, you relax, close your eyes, and then meditate. Right? Similarly, in mindful Ho'oponopono, you do it the same way. But here are certain steps to make your practice even more effective. What do? You sit in a comfortable position on your bed, on your chair, or you're in your balcony, or in the garden, wherever you feel comfortable. You go there, sit, and close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Now, while you're taking it, inhale it through your nose and release it through your mouth. So you do this for 3 times and then think of an area or a problem you want to clear your negative energy from. And again, before you start your chanting, first and foremost in mindful meditation, you have to start with taking 100% responsibility for attracting that problem at first place. And then you start chanting Ho'oponopono. Now, if you want to take this particular technique to the next level, you have to be a little creative here. You need to have conversation with your challenges or the area you want to heal. All right. This is called as mindful Ho'oponopono. Now, what is walking talking Ho'oponopono? See, the name itself suggests you practice this while you are on the go, while you are walking, while you are doing your stuffs. So what you do is you say those 4 statements: I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And whenever you feel a little low or you want to clear any negative energy from that situation in your life, instantly you do this technique. Example, say you're going to meet your boss for an discussion, or maybe be it an appraisal discussion, right, about your appraisals. So before entering the meeting room, you take his name, say your boss's name is Rahul. So what do? You say, I'm sorry Rahul, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry Rahul, please forgive me Rahul, thank you Rahul, and I love you Rahul. Say it as many times as you can. So you can do this for things, people, situation, challenges, for self, for kids, for parents, for friends, everyone, because it works like wonder in every situation. But saying it 108 times will give you phenomenal results. Cool? So this is called as walking talking Ho'oponopono. Hope you all know the difference between what is walking talking Ho'oponopono and what is mindful Ho'oponopono. All right? Cool. Now, perfect. Would you like to practice this exercise with me right now? Yes? Cool then. You may pause the video, find yourself a comfortable spot to sit and plug in your earphones if you can, and come back. All right? And today we will do Ho'oponopono for money. Paisa, Dhanrashi. So if you're ready, here we go. I will go off the video now. I will play some nice soothing music. Please close your eyes and feel the music for a few seconds now. Now repeat with me. I take 100% responsibility for all the money challenges that I am facing currently. And I take 100% responsibility for all the financial conditions that I am dealing with right now. I am sorry, my dear money. I am sorry for not respecting you. I am sorry for not valuing you. Please forgive me for treating you badly. Please forgive me for abusing you and not respecting you. I know I have taken you for granted. I know you are the reason that I am surviving today. But I never thanked you for that. But now I thank you. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for all the comforts I'm able to enjoy just because of you. Thank you for making my life so easy. I know I never thanked you, and I always thought that you never loved me. But now I know that you love me, and I love you so much. I love you, money, for taking care of me. I love you like I love my life. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry for not trusting you. Please forgive me for misusing you. Thank you for taking care of me, despite all the negligence towards you. But now, I promise I will never stop loving you. I will respect you in every form, be it big or small. I'm sorry, money. Please forgive me, money. Thank you, money. I love you so very much, money. Once again, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. Don't open your eyes. Let the message sink in your mind. Just feel the music. Alright, now take one more deep breath, like money was never a problem for you. Perfect. Alright, open your eyes and give me one word in the comment box. How are you feeling after practicing Ho'oponopono with me? If you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And press the bell icon there to get notified every time I upload such value-packed content. See, I'm not saying, your money challenges are gone, but, you have cleared the path for money to come in your life. You have cleared all the negative emotions like doubt, resistance, negativity with respect to money that was blocking the inflow of money in your life. Okay. So here's the thing, take this as a challenge for 21 days and do this exercise once in the morning and once before you sleep. And see the magic in your life for yourself in the area of money. So every morning, just skip to the part of this video, practice it twice in a day. So after you wake up and before you sleep. I'll leave the exact time, in terms of minutes and seconds for you to, straight jump into the practice part. Cool. I'll leave that in the description. So guys, this was Mindful Ho'oponopono. With this, we come to the end of the video. And I'm sure you would have got some deep understanding and value from this video, right? But guys, listen to this carefully. See, you might have all the reasons to ignore this video and get back to your same routine life. Or give the universe and yourself a chance to heal from all the issues and challenges that you're facing in your life. Can you do that for me? More than that, can you do that for yourself? So please share this with your family, friends, and the ones you care to spread the magic. Because remember, what you give is what you receive. Cool. With that, this is Vaibhav Chinchure signing off. Peace out.